Hi there, I'm Kat Warder. I teach kinder through 5th grade ELD at Sopers Elementary School. This is uncomfortable and awkward, so bear with me. I'm just trying to give a little bit of input here. Right now, my average day is looking like crew meetings in the morning. I'm trying to support the grade level that I led crew with all throughout the year, and I'm hoping to pop into some other classes, other grade levels to see more of my students before the end of this year. And then throughout the morning and afternoon, I'm in and out of department meetings or staff meetings or district ELD collaboration planning meetings. I'm finding that I definitely have to take a lot of breaks throughout the day, both just to step away from the screen and also just because I do have a lower threshold right now for what I can handle under just under the current circumstances and what's going on. Some disadvantages of our distance learning as it is now. Definitely at first, I feel like all staff, we were just kind of getting too many emails and a lot of information, and it was very difficult to sift through and prioritize to the point where I was even missing meetings that I didn't even know I had to be at because I just missed it in the emails. And there were a couple weeks in a row where every day there were sirens going through my neighborhood. I live in Gypsum, which is being hit pretty hard by COVID-19. And I got married about a month ago, and my husband is still working, which is great, but his job does require that he go out into all over Eagle County every day, so that's another stressor for our household. Some disadvantages of actual online teaching, because kindergarten through 2nd grade, I don't know how many students are accessing that. I don't have data on that, but for grades 3 through 5 at our school, we're trying to roll out Google Classroom and asynchronous learning. It kind of feels like we're just giving students things to do, and it's not really an authentic learning experience. That being said, right now, I don't really see any turned in assignments yet from my students. And I don't know the reasons for that yet. I'm working on that, but it does seem that what teachers perceive to be a 20 to 30 minute lesson often takes the students a lot longer, so that could be overwhelming for them and their families if they're trying to support them. It is a lot of screen time, I'm assuming for students as well, but definitely as a teacher, I'm finding that being in front of the computer for way more hours every day is pretty taxing. And I also am on the district employee wellness team, and we had our final meeting for the year yesterday, and I was just kind of hearing a lot of the same issues being echoed throughout the district because we had representatives from most buildings present at that meeting. And a lot of faculty are really stressing over being able to manage their own kids and helping their own kids with their work, plus being able to do the work of a teacher. And it's going to be even more challenging as their partners and spouses go back to work while businesses are slowly reopening. Wi-Fi access for teachers and students has definitely been an issue. I know where I am in Gypsum, our internet has cut out many times, and even my cell service has cut out, so it's pretty hard to get work done when we're very reliant on that. We have several families at our school that still don't have access to Wi-Fi, and even when they do have access to the tech and Wi-Fi, it's hard for some families to give support to their students, especially if they're not used to the technology, or for the ELD department, all of our directions are in the home language and in English, but assignments aren't. So it's still up to the students to be able to navigate their own assignments. So yeah, there's a lot of challenges, but that being said, there's a lot to be thankful for. I've seen so much growth in community among my staff and, among my department. We're really good about reminding each other that, these are circumstances in which there's so little that we can control now. So not to stress about the things that are out of our control. The outreach on behalf of the district has been amazing for families. Being able to call families, and then the wellness checkups from mental health professionals in our district, I think is incredible. At our school, we've had a lot of volunteering from our staff members to be able to distribute Chromebooks and make sure kids in the younger grades get their paper packets every week, and even coming up with game plans to get out paper copies to families who have students in older grades but still don't have Wi-Fi. And just collaboration has been really powerful within my department, and then within my department across the district. I work with a team of ELD teachers across the district to provide distance learning lessons through online platforms, and we've just been working really hard together and improving as much as we can as we go. So I'm only hoping that it'll just continue to get better.